I'm just letting you know right now that this little deal here has absolutely no validity. And anything that you are hooking up under the authority of Vladimir Putin has absolutely no authority. These deals are specifically connected to actions that were taken when Medvedev was in charge. You're trying to do some sort of quick little gloss over. I hear you. They did it again. They weren't supposed to do it again. That means you don't have the authority. That means it was not your authority to even do this. I'm really sorry about all the acts of defamation and all of the ill will that you allowed to be projected on your people with your very poor representation of them. But I'm not playing into this little anti-Semitic conversion swamp. Nothing's getting converted. Nothing. Nothing that is done under the name of Vladimir Putin on behalf of Russia that has occurred since 2010 has any legal validity or standing. We have more than 10 years worth of reconciliation that has to occur. So I advise you to expeditiously position yourself appropriately and get the appropriate authorities. I am sorry that you masqueraded that somehow it was acceptable to malign your own people when you allowed them to be put through this little dog and pony show. None of it's legal. All of it's going to be fucking busted. And if you cannot get him to back you up and you cannot figure out a way to recapitulate appropriately, then you're going to go down with them. Every single one of you is going to go down with them, including with these guys. I don't know. Am I supposed to go back on the fucking street again? So that you can have how many other years? How many more years are you going to blow it? No. This has no legal standing. Your coinage has no standing. Unfortunately, the legislation that has been signed, at least since 2015, that was allowed to be put under his nomenclatura, has no legal standing. You guys have a lot that you're going to have to recapitulate. Unfortunately, because you allowed for this to happen 3 times and got caught, you compromised your own national security. It's bad enough I have to deal with what I'm dealing with here when this is all that you've allowed to occur, but it's obvious you had a lot more influence than you wanted to take responsibility for. You're not getting credit for a goddamn thing. I want no further communication or accounts associated with anything that was under the authority of Vladimir Putin following Medvedev leaving office. Period. And that means everybody in the United States that brokered deals, hoping that at some point in the future they were going to be able to re-engage some sort of business model they had set up under the auspices of intelligence, is out. Is out. You do not have the authority, you do not have the credit, you do not have the backing. Everything you're doing now has been borrowed from somebody else. I'm calling today. I don't want any of it. And if Medvedev isn't going to back you up, then we're all in a very, very serious situation, aren't we?